Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Bit Jam. The Bit Jam had a couple of rules. The first one was 1-bit color, which means you cannot use more than 2 colors in your game, a 1 pixel by 1 pixel display, which can be upscaled to anything but cannot display more than 1 color at a time, and no audio. I'll be playing all of the games entered in this jam for about a minute each. Links to the individual games in the description so you can check them out further. This is going to be quite interesting. If you want to check me out, all my info is also in the description. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting. We're playing Keyboard Climber. In this game, my keyboard is turned 90 degrees, so Q, A, Z, Alt is looking at me. I have a QWERTY keyboard. And basically my hand is like a spider, and I have to grab onto 2 keys at the bottom. And that means I've held onto the keys, so now I can... Ooh, I think it fell. So you have to use one hand to sort of climb up your keyboard. Did I make it? I think I hit a rock. There are some keys that won't work to make it harder. But 2 of your fingers have to be held down on a row at a time. So as you move up... I keep letting go of more than 2. As you move up, you have to, like, keep grip. So if I move 1 key to S and let go of 1. I'm not sure if I'm, like, not making it, or... I keep feeling like I have to restart. Because that means I'm held on. And that was me trying to go up too, but it didn't quite work. I don't know. It's a really, really interesting idea, making your keyboard the thing that you're staring at and basically your visuals for the game. Next. We're playing SUTOM. Find the 3-letter code with your keyboard. Try letter. If the screen flashes shortly, the letter isn't in the code. If the screen blinks 1 time, this is the first letter of the code. If it blinks 2 times, the second letter, 3 times, it's the 3rd letter, which is lots of flashes. Type the 3 letters in the right order to win. 3 letters are different. Okay, to do. Alright, so what do I do? Just start typing? Oh, it's gonna flash a lot with it. Alright, so I can't really tell how many. That's like obviously not. Oh wait, 1. Alright, so I is 1. Yeah, let's write this down. S D F G H J K L Z X. X is 1, 2. C V B N M. 1, 2, 3. So mine is IXM. And then it blinked a bunch of times like that and sort of reset. Oh, that's pretty neat. Next. We're playing Blind Maze. The disembodied voice of a washed-up British game show host told you that you were trapped in a maze. You have to take his word for it because your senses are fading to the point of binary. You can no longer hear him. He continues to lecture you over the next 3 hours, converting needlessly long sentences to Morse code. He says if you can reach the flashing room, then you win a new car. He corrects himself, saying the car is almost new. He complains about his wife. So this is sort of like a blind maze. If you hit a wall, the screen will flash dark like that. If you're standing on a door, it will stay dark. So I'm hitting a wall. That's a wall. Oh, wait, the screen stayed dark, so that's a door. Alright, I think we went through the door. Nope, nope. Lots of walls. So that was kind of like a dead end. Because every direction. Is that a door? Because it's staying dark. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be like going through these doors by hitting space or how to... Oh yeah, space to enter a door. I don't know, I guess doors are a good sign. Okay, so that was a wall. Wait, is that a door? Awesome. I don't know if a door means I'm closer or farther away. That's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. That's a wall. I have no idea. It's so weird trying to picture how the maze would work. Alright, you want to try to find your way out of a blind maze. It's probably the most maziest maze I've ever found, because normally I find a way to sort of cheat around it or always go left, but this pulls you right out of your senses. Next. We're going to check out the game Bitcards, a multiplayer card game where phones act as the referee. So basically you need a friend who has phones, an Android phone, and you need to have Android phones, and then you just print out these sort of cards. So apes really big, monkeys, bears, cats, dogs, elephant. Alright, and you have to shuffle all the cards, place the deck straight down, draw a card and scan it to look at it, place the card face down somewhere in front of you, draw another card, scan it. Does this card match the previous drawn card? If so, scan the card without looking at it. If not, replace the card face down in front of you, repeat until the deck is empty. So I guess you gotta look at it and decide if it's the right one. It seems like a really interesting game. Sadly, it's a physical game, so I can't play it. But it's kind of cool. They went through all this, like, effort to make your cell phone the referee, your unbiased cell phone. It seems like a neat, kind of short game that you can, oh, this is a game for one player. It's memory. I was gonna say, 'cause that's a bit short. Oh, was a picture of someone's phone playing it. I think it seems like a pretty interesting game. Memory is a single player game. Higher is for 3 or more players. Okay. So they've got down both for the first person and they've got the higher picture. I guess they have no pictures of the game higher. But it just sounds really interesting using a barcode scanner to play with your friends. Next. We're playing the game Imagine Tomorrow. I'm going to read you the beginning of this. You kind of need to have the manual next to it, and it's somewhere in this white square. There's a littler square. A loud metallic sound ran along the walls, waking you from sleep. Slowly you get out of bed thinking that it is what it looks like tomorrow. Same but different. Every day you see the same pictures, the cold metal walls, blinking lights which you do not want to repair anymore. The walls from time to time spread strange sounds to which you are accustomed. Everywhere gray and silence. I used to go crazy here, you say to yourself. Here on the Adrain Assembly Array you have a lot of time to think about your past and future, but mainly the past. Now you're just an artifact of the past, survivor of pity. 30 years ago, you were an old man at sea, a more detailed description in the lighthouse. Instead of metallic sound, you were waking by the sound of seagulls and waves breaking on the cliff. Radio telegraph happily provide you with information from local units. By the time, scientists from CERN finally managed to create a stable micro black hole. They found the fact that this is a source of antimatter, which is also an excellent battery. The tremendous energy pumped into the creation of antimatter can be transmitted without losses in a capsule the size of the pill. So basically, it's a long description to tell you that you were forgotten, and then you ended up getting some telegrams, basically. So depending on what Morse code you receive, that dictates where you go next in the story. So it's kind of story by Morse code. I'm not good at reading Morse code. It was 3 shorts. I didn't write any of this down. It'll stay black at the end and then it will repeat. But basically it'll give you 3 numbers, I believe, and then those 3 numbers will correspond with the story. So what you end up doing is, through Morse code, discovering the story of who you are and why you're here and why you're communicating this way. And it looks pretty well written. There are some grammatical errors, but it looks like a pretty interesting game to play through. I wish I was better at distinguishing small beeps to long beeps, I guess, or small black dots to long black dots. But if you like story-based games and you're not afraid to try this choose your own adventure through Morse code, you definitely should. You'll get to make different decisions depending on where the dialogue is and put in different Morse codes to get there. It seems really quite interesting. Next. We're playing Descend to Madness. You're stuck in a dungeon far below the surface. Try to find your way up, but not look at the inhabitants of this dreadful place. The mere sight will make you go mad. The only way to make them disappear is acknowledging their presence by walking a circle around them. Alright, so visual clues. Light means you're standing in front of a wall. Dark means you're looking at a hallway. The next wall maybe 1 step ahead or 100. A flicker means there's a monster right in front of your eyes and you've gone mad. Press space to reach start from a checkpoint. Slower alteration means you're standing in front of an open door. Stepping through it put you behind the door into the next level instead of checkpoint. Note the doors look like walls until all monsters in the current room are gone. So that's light. You're standing in front of a wall. Alright, so basically you can choose what direction you're facing and then sort of walk forward. I don't know if that flicker means I've gone mad. That's a wall. I think it's transitioning on to the next step. That's a wall. This is quite difficult. We have to walk in a circle around monsters. I'm not sure how I'd be able to do this. Right, darkness is a hallway. That's a wall. Lots of walls. I feel like we went down a dead end. Oh! Oh, it must be flickering. There's a monster in front of me and I've gone mad. Press space to restart. Darn. I have to find him and walk in a circle along him. It's hard to tell though. Oh, I found another monster. Darn. Next. We're playing Fast Race. This game uses your mouse cursor as your character. So basically, I'm going to scroll down for a minute. Basically, this is what the game looks like. Sort of. And when it starts blinking, it means a car is coming down on your lane. If it blinks once, it means it's on the other lane. Wait. Oh. Alright. So it's on the right side. Did it make it? I'm not sure how, like, these cars must be going fast. So I have to go to this side, right? Nope, maybe this side. Nope, 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 nope. Ah. Oh, oh, oh. I feel like it just gets faster as it gets closer to you. Which is quite interesting. Weird. I like how it does use your mouse. It kind of went above the rules in a weird way, which is quite neat. Next. We're playing 1-bit dungeon. Black is nothing. Press up, right, left, or, yeah, press an arrow key to look into a corridor. White is a treasure. Press X to loot, then proceed to the next room, or go down to go down. Shifting, more white is a bomb. You can use them to kill monsters. Press X to loot. Shifting, more black is a monster. X to fight. So just basically arrow keys and X. Alright, so white's treasure. Oh, that was shifting, more white, maybe? I don't know if we got a bomb or not. Oh, apparently my score is 4. Huh. I can't really tell if it's like a monster or not. Alright, my score was 0 that time. I think I kind of messed up and killed a monster. White, loot. Loot. Monster I think I killed. Lots of monsters. Alright. My score was 9 that time. You gotta get a feel from what the blinks mean. It's a neat little dungeon game. I like the fact that I'm collecting treasure. Next. We're playing Mosquito. This is another game that uses our mouse cursor. It says you wake in the middle of the night, an annoying mosquito sound won't let you fall asleep. This is a mosquito that flies around. The three areas around indicate how near you are. You can kill the mosquito with a click. Killing only works when the color isn't flashing. So it says each time you start is a bit random. The mosquito does not move. Oh. I think that's a mosquito. Got him. Awesome. So now this next one's going to be a bit harder. So we just kind of got to drag our mouse until we see the color. And then get our mouse cursor exactly on the proper color before we click. Mosquitoes do move. And they move faster with each level you kind of beat. But at first they don't move too fast. Oh. This is quite challenging. It's very delicate. Oh, it moved. There we go. Got it. That's pretty neat. Next. We're playing Adventurer's Ring, a 1-bit game. You have a magic ring that an adventurer is using to find the Grail deep within a dungeon. Use your power of deduction to avoid danger and lead. Oh. Okay. I'm not sure. I think they were asking me for directions. So 1 will tell them where to start walking. And we'll start walking, and then we'll be able to hear stuff. Like, 2 taps. It's nothing. 2 taps and 2 more means there's a monster nearby. So I'm going to move this way, because I don't want him to get hit by a monster. Screaming followed by 3 taps is the adventurer walking into a trap and being wounded. 3 also means, 3 followed by 3 means there's a monster, he's wounded. You can, oh, it's 3 long taps, alright. It's just 3. This is quite interesting. I'm trying really hard to pay attention. 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3. Wouldn't that mean 3 strikes and 3 more strikes? I think I need a healing potion. But there's different moves you could do. Like if you hold down 2 and then an arrow key, it'll douse in a direction so it can avoid traps. Monsters make sort of static noise while traps make a long noise. You can also go in a direction for healing potions. There's like 1 long one. And eventually they'll be screaming when your guy dies. It seems like a really sound base and just trying to understand what's going on, basically. Through the sound and through watching that blink. It's quite interesting though. There's a lot of different elements that you have to find, and in the end you get a song. Next.